Good morning, everyone, or whatever the hell time it is, wherever you are. Welcome to the Vortex. My name is Kathleen Pitt. I'm the quantum psychic. Let's chat. Let's do it. I am struggling, just a little personal update. I am struggling with my hair this season of life because I am located in the States. It is humid, it is hot. I have recently realized that I actually have naturally curly hair, so I'm trying to figure that mess out. So if anybody has any idea on what to do there, I am shooting in the dark and finding TikToks and YouTube videos to figure out how to handle this mane. I am a Leo rising. I'm a Virgo sun, Cancer moon, Leo rising. And so I have people that are like really into this stuff and then people who have never heard that before. So for people who don't really know what that means, you have like a full astrological chart. And your rising sign is like what you are perceived most as. Like it literally is physically what you come off as. Like people always think I'm a Leo just because of how I present to the world. Like I'm loud, I'm big, my hair is big to match like a lion's mane. But I'm not. I'm actually a Virgo at heart, but I actually have a ton of Leo everywhere else and only one Virgo. So makes sense. I'm trying to lean into it all. But yeah, it's summer here and I just always feel so free and like happier in the summer. And like, I know that I'm meant to be around where there's a lot of sunshine and light and warmth. That's just who I am. So to be determined on where I end up, a retreat center keeps coming up over and over and over again in my meditation. So I know that's in the works. I know it's already done in the field. So it's just up to me to hold the vision, hold the frequency, and let it drop in. And I'm ready. I'm ready for it to drop in. I'm ready to not be in snowy, cold, cloudy weather in the winter. But it's all part of the path. It's all part of the plan. I know there's a reason for everything. So today I want to chat about your reason for everything and like your journey to this. Like you have a vision, you have a path, you have a frequency and manifestation that you're holding, that you're desiring, that you know is yours, that you can see and feel in the field. And something that's been coming up for me a lot with myself and with my clients is this perpetual, like never ending loop of healing. And let's talk about it because I think like healing is so important, right? Like we have to go back in and see what's been going on in the background. We have to go into our subconscious and say, okay, subconscious, what are the patterns? What are the themes? What am I relying on? What am I emotionally addicted to that is determining and predicting my behavior and the things that are going on in my life right now? And when I can do that, when I can go back and see what's been going on, then I can fix it. Then I can change it. Then I can move through it and say, like, that's not my story anymore. This is what I'm claiming. I'm claiming something radically different for myself because I know that I have to claim it in order to receive it. I have to hold it in order for it to drop in. I have to know and believe that's what's possible is possible before it comes through me in my lifetime, in my world. So, when we talk about like healing, this self-healing loop that people get in, I want to be very clear. Healing is extremely important. I have done my fair share of shadow work. I continue to do my fair share of shadow work every single day. But it's when we make the healing mean something about ourselves and our life and our ability to create wealth, our ability to create and hold success, our ability to expand into the version and calibrate to the version that we know and desire that we are and that we are being in the now, the quantum. When we continue to go back into that space of, I need to heal, I need to do this, I have to clear, I have an energetic block, something's blocking me, that in itself becomes a trauma, a self-perpetuating, self-fulfilling prophecy that we are creating as the manifestors of our life. You are a powerful manifester of your life. Everything that you believe and is stored in your subconscious will be reflected in your external reality. So if you believe that there's a block, if you believe that you have to clear something or it's not safe or this isn't going well or just one more activation, one more clear, one more breath work session, then that is what will be showing up for you in your reality. Then you won't receive wealth. Then you won't have a thriving business. Then you won't be the person that you know that you were born to be because you are creating the chaos. You are creating the trauma. You are creating the opportunities to be healed. Now, healing, energy work, therapy, like again, I have people from all walks of life that listen to this podcast and are my clients. So whatever you have chosen as your method of healing, whether that be walking or playing guitar or singing or breath work or deep somatic release or chakra realignment, Reiki energy, whatever it is that you journal, I mean, ayahuasca, like you could, there's so many modalities that open up new neural pathways for you and allow this subconscious to be unearthed, allow it to come up to the surface to be alchemized. There are many different pathways to healing. And when we initially start our journey, yes, beautiful. Let's take a little dabble. Let's see what's going on. Let's get in there. Let's release this I almost like see like a cage like locking their nervous system in place, right? Let's take the key and unlock that cage and let this nervous system out and recalibrate and re-regulate and move in alignment with the frequency that we are and that we are choosing and that we are being. But if we continue that, if we continue to release, to regulate, to remove, to recalibrate, to let it out, to let it out, to let it out, we are creating a new trauma that we then have to heal from. And the trauma is that there's trauma. I was traumatized. I had things happen in my life that I didn't want to happen, and it created this pattern, and now I need to release it. And why is this coming up for me? So for me, when I had my first initial like, roundabout with trauma and like trying to figure out what was going on, I remember just getting so frustrated. And I was telling my mentor at the time, I was like, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of journaling. I'm tired of like going back year after year after year and figuring out what the fuck happened to me and why I'm so fucked up and just saying that. And she was like, whoa, 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 let's stop you right there. And here's such a beautiful lesson. Like, even in that sentence, I was claiming my chaos. I'm fucked up. I have fucked up things happen to me. I'm a traumatic, I'm full of trauma. I have to keep going and peeling back the layers. And only then, when I peel back all the layers of all the trauma, of all the things that ever happened to me, then I will be able to show up. Then I will be able to create and receive wealth. Then clients will sign up with me. I have to be perfect. Do you see? It's like another vehicle for the expression of what we deem safe. Another vehicle to perform, to achieve, to set the goal and to get it. But what if nothing was wrong? What if all of the trauma and all the things and all the things we keep going into these perpetual healing loops about and we say like I need to solve this or I have an energetic block or what's going on? I'm not sure. I need another session. I need another session. What if that didn't matter? This is quantum ascension. This is God's self-manifestation. When we can realize and see that none of that matters, that all we have to do is rise above and choose. I'm choosing happiness. I'm choosing love. I'm choosing receiving. I'm choosing wealth. I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing love. I'm choosing everything I desire and want, and I'm claiming that it's mine. And then I'm calibrating my nervous system to receive that. I'm recognizing that it's possible for me. I'm seeing the wealth that's all around me and knowing that that's a mirror and reflection for my world. Well, then all that healing doesn't get to take your energy anymore. All those loops, all those cycles, all that reflection and that trauma unfolding in the onions and the layers. It's like you will never be a perfect, fully healed being because you're human. It's part of the human experience. But you know this, and I talk about this often. It is not about what happened to you. It is what happened for you, for your ascension, for your ability to pop in and realize that this has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with your vision. It has everything to do with the people that you're meant to help in this lifetime. It has everything to do with what you incarnated to do, with what your soul chose to do, to go through. The people you were born in, the time you were born, with your astrological chart, your gene keys, your human design, the trials that you went through, the betrayal, the drama, the guilt, the shame, the worry, the fear, the anxiety. These are the words that are channeling through me right now. These are words that we use to ascribe to our human experience so that we can explain what's going on in our internal world. But the truth is that these are just words and feelings and emotions, and all of that is energy. And we have to take this energy and alchemize it and understand that this energy, this pain, all these things that happen to us and the words that we ascribe to them to understand them more fully with our logical human brain, they're just words and it's just energy. And the energy is meant to be alchemized. Your pain becomes your power. Your problems become your portal to expansion, your portal to wealth, your portal to prosperity. And it's when you can recognize that, when you can claim what it is that you desire in this lifetime, when you can claim fully, this is what I'm here for, this is what I've been incarnated to do, this is what happened for me. And it didn't even happen for me because it happened for all, because I am one of one, but I am one of all, and as everyone is. Then we can release the expectation that we have to be healed. Then we can release our commitment to chaos. We can release all of these cages. It's like they're showing me like ties and like they don't really have like a word for it because it's not a physical tie. It's not a physical cage. It's a mental one. It's a mental one that we put ourselves in because of, limiting beliefs and scarcity and subconscious trauma and all these things that happen when we're children. But again, like we have to go through that in order to get to where we need to get to. So when we can realize that it's not happening to us, it's happening for us and not for us, but even for the elevation of all humanity. And we can understand that all the words and all the feelings and all that, that's just energy. And this energy was meant to be in the greatness and the enormity and the mass collection that it is in your physical body, so that you can then transmute that energy into power, into leadership, into expansion, into wealth, into who you were born to be in your business, in your life. That is the ascension. That is God's self-manifestation. That is the movement from woe is me, victim, I can't believe this happened to me, I have to get it done, I have to it's already done. I'm already there. I already know that it's done in the field. And that vision of me living in my limitlessness, my expanded income, my expanded impact, here creating the abundance that I know that I was meant to create in this world, the expansion, what am I trying to say? The reach that I was meant to reach out to in this world, the enormity of my mission and message. When I can release myself from this prison of my own doing that I thought was helping and just say, I choose differently. I choose to be fully healed. I choose that this is a distortion that I'm looking through, that this lens of distortion is creating this perpetual self-healing cycle in my life. And I no longer choose to live through that lens. There is nothing wrong. I am a divine template of perfection. I was born a divine template of perfection. And I'm releasing my need to attain perfection because I'm already perfect. I am already perfect. I already have all the tools and all the things and all the clients, it's already done. The contracts have been written. The ink is dry. The clients are here. The money is done. It's already swapped hands. I am my client's portal of abundance and they are my portal of abundance. The relationships are already flourishing. The business has already taken off. The reach has already been extended. In the capacity with which I know that it's meant to be extended, it is done because I can see it. I can feel it. I know that it's just energy existing at a different frequency. And it is my job to maintain the frequency for that which I was born for and become an energetic match, become the magnet, become the thing that draws them to me and for me and allow it to drop into my 3D reality from the 5D into the 3D. If you've listened to any of my meditations before and you've allowed yourself to go into that limitless expansion, to open your heart space, to walk the quantum bridge, to meet future you, if you've tapped into that vision of it's already done in the version of me that has everything that I've ever wished for, everything that I've ever desired, everything that I know is meant for me and is on its way to me, and I know that it's already done. How is she moving? How is she acting? How is she being? What is she wearing? What is she eating? What is she saying? How is she feeling? And allowing that love and gratitude to fill in your heart, allowing it to overflow into your life, allowing it to overflow into your physical vessel, into your physical body, into your physical life, and knowing with so much deep, deep gratitude, authenticity, trust, and love that it's done. That is your superpower. That resonance with all that is and all that be. That's how you become a super creator. That's how you become superhuman. This is your God self manifestation, a release from the perfectionist cycle, a release from who we thought we needed to be. I am perfectly healed and whole as I am. Therefore, there is nothing I need to fix or change or feel. I am. This was such a beautiful channeled message today. I did not think that it was going to be a channeling. I always root down and ground in, but I usually just kind of talk and see what comes through. But yeah, definitely Spirit needed someone to hear that message. Are you stuck in a perpetual loop of fixing? Or are you claiming your divinity today? And we claim our divinity, and we claim that it's done, and we claim that we are who we are and who we've always been because we know in our deepest and deepest hearts of soul that it's done. How are we showing up then? Who are we being then? And then we can watch it all drop in.